Okay, welcome to Famous Five, where Angelo and I just spend a few minutes talking about the workout. We're well into the series now, we're into the late teens, I think, and it's going well. We had a little break last week. Angelo was away on a course. Let's just, before we get into something we don't do a lot of, which is some demonstration of a progression that we did in this session for your left leg here. Let's stop the watch and see what you achieved in the workout.
One hour. Average heartbeat today is a record 147 beats per minute.
147. So we got the record 2 weeks ago, and we got it again today. And if you want to kind of, interact about some of the reasons why we think that's happening, we talked about that in our last episode, right? So the irregularity of our workouts, we haven't necessarily been consistent, but you're not deconditioning enough that when you come back, you still haven't got the muscle memory and the ability to go. So that's a big one today. Very, very well done. Good work. Let's go through a progression. So we've talked about one of the issues Angelo had when he first came in was mobility, stability, strength, particularly in this left leg, right?
Yes.
After 2 surgeries. So we've come up with a progression to help with that, and we've earned our way here. So let's just go through it. Let's turn side on.
Okay.
So that we have you in profile on the camera. And we're just going to do our unilateral RDL.
Alright.
So we're going here. Trying to keep the stance leg straight. Let's work off the left side since that's the problem there. Let's see what we've got here. So we're using the Viper bar for stability. Once we have that planted on the floor and we have that balance, we can bring that leg all the way up. You can also see how much this left side's working. Let's just do 2 there, Angelo, that's fine. Now for this next one, you can turn front on to the camera because you're going to be working across the frontal plane.
Yeah.
You're going to come across, use the left leg once again as your stance leg, so you're going to come across into a dynamic lateral lunge, and then up into that stance leg for stability work. Good work, and then go into your bilateral RDL. So you've got 2 feet on the floor, hip hinge, and then use the left side as your stance lead. Good. Really try and get up into that lead. Well done. Good. And that's all we need for that demonstration. What we can do now is talk about what you think the benefits of that progression, not only how you earned your way to get there, but what you think the benefits of using that progression in our workouts are.
Well, as you know, the problem that I'm having with this left leg has to do with my spinal cord, the neurologic connection there. And I feel like over the time that we've been working out together and that we've been using your special exercises to strengthen this leg, I think we're bridging a gap in that way because I'm able to leverage this leg like I wasn't, 6-8 months ago. A lot more stability and strength. My mobility is a lot better than what it was before.
Sure. And confidence too.
Confidence, yes.
Right? Even though you had a fright a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right? So we've gotten back to that really quick. But we did a lot of bilateral work leading into that and a lot less aggressive than that, right? So supported, not moving as wide, and so that allowed you over time to build up that immunity and get into these types of movements now where they're really challenging, but you're able to have some success with them using these types of tools, right? And the right cueing and being able to balance and lever off, putting one side onto the floor and getting into more mobility into the exercise. So you've done really, really well. When we talk about success, let's really highlight the fact that over the last how many weeks you've lost 8 pounds?
About a week and a half now. And now on top of me doing homework and working out with you, and even when I was off, I did some homework. I've been also changing up the way I've been eating as well. So I went from like 261 to 253 as of today.
Yes.
After being off for I think 2 weeks before that.
Absolutely. And away
Yeah.
in an environment that was making it difficult to be able to achieve that.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about that being mostly around nutrition, right? And what have you done in respect to nutrition and really focusing in on it?
Well, I really made it a focus while I was out there in Austin for a tech conference. And as you know, those type of conferences, there's a lot of eating and all this stuff going on. I stuck to water, and I tried to eat the portions that I'm supposed to be eating, and being conscious of what I was eating is pretty much what I was focused on when I was out there.
Right.
Yeah.
So congratulations, the ingredients are coming together for you. You've got it on a slippery slope. Keep it sliding.
Yep.
You're doing really, really well.
Thanks,
Well
Bush.
done.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Good workout.